Okay, another day. Today's Thursday, some, I don't know, 8th night, some, yeah. Yeah, just waiting for the garage to get warm. Otherwise, it's pretty nippy. But anyway, otherwise I just sit here and I don't start moving until my body gets a little warm. Anyway, I woke up to guys putting on a new roof, and it's 32 degrees outside, and I was just watching them for a minute, and they took it right down to the shingles, and then they recapped it with OSB board. But the thing was, they didn't even have a lift or anything. They were carrying these 4x8 sheets up a ladder, and after they did that, they were carrying, I know a bunk of shingles weighs about 65 pounds because I rented a conveyor. These guys were carrying them up the ladder, and the truck was really nice. The trailer was really nice. It was Lakeshore Roofing, whatever. It looked like they had, big, nicer corporation. But wait, but these guys are doing this shit manually, and I thought to myself, it's not even 32 degrees. I wouldn't want to be out there. Maybe I need to put my life in perspective and think, you know what? It ain't too bad, shoot, because they're out there doing that for money. I don't have to be out there. They're younger than me. They got that on me, but they're gonna get old too. So it's gonna get everybody. Anyway, back to the normal broadcast. This is what I kind of was thinking on the van. And this is what I always do, and I understand why I do it, but I need not to do it, maybe because I'm getting older. What I always do on any project is I look at, okay, the bad spots. That needs to be fixed, and that needs to be fixed, and that needs to be fixed. Well, I started washing the van down, I'm not wiping it down. And it made me realize, okay, but look at all the spots that don't need to be fixed. But I focus on, I would say, the negative, the spots that need work. I don't look at, there's a lot of spots that don't need work. So my point being, if this van was like 50% or more needed body work and only 40% of the sheet metal was good, yeah, I turd bomb it. But it's really not. It's probably, I don't know, 80 sheet metal good and 20 bad. So I need not to focus on the, I call it negative, but because that's what it's doing to me, make me negative of the stuff that has to be done. Anyway, this is what I'm going to focus on. I didn't see no dents. I think there's one little dent right here. That wasn't bad at all. These are actually little stone dings. These vans were beat to hell because there were construction vans or whatever, roofer vans, whatever. Anyway, I know I got to sand this down. I did this yesterday, and then I started working at other places to let it kick. Because a lot of times I start sanding too fast, and it gums up sandpaper, and it's probably got one more swipe, probably one swipe, 84 more swipes, I don't know. But if you just keep doing it, it'll get done, I guess. Okay, here we go. Wow. This let me turn some light on here and get a good visual. Jesus. Hello. Okay, we got there we go. You got a little dent here. Wow. Okay. I can't remember if I dug that mud out, or I probably did. It looks like me right there. Let's see what was there, but somebody did a little, yeah, they did something. And I'm not sure yet, but I don't know if this is higher than this. Because if this is higher than this ain't gonna work, because it's gonna come out and ski jump. So you need this lower than that in my book, and you need the flow. So I'm gonna work on that, so that means I need to take the tail light out. Then I just started looking I know the doors are bad, and I went to the junkyard, look at some doors, and the doors are they're just always junky, okay? They're just always junky. They're rusty. These are not bad. Then I just started looking, it's like, oh geez, here we go, here we go, here we go. There you go, the little dents and stuff, you know. This is somebody else's body work. I don't know if it was done at a body shop. I really don't, but wow. I wish they wouldn't have put, or of course I wish they wouldn't have put so much mud in and they would have pulled it out so they could put thinner mud in it. But at this point, if I tried to, I can dig all this out. How far does it go down? Don't know that. And if I do, how mangled is it? Number 2. And number 3 is, then I have to pull it all out. But I got a feeling it's just not right there. I got a feeling it's down here. Because why is this pop cannon? Okay? That means I can pull this out, or I can just stiffen it from the inside, and I'm going to stiffen it from the inside because it is the easier of the two. I don't know how thick that is. But anyway, it's fine. I showed you that before, where shiny don't stick to shiny, and then you see all this. They didn't even, I'm not complaining, I'm just showing you what I see. They didn't even tape it off well. Just, you can't tape closer than that. Like I said, I don't know if it was done at a professional body shop, I don't know. But you know, we got some runs here. And that happens, but why don't you just wet sand it out? This is what really just kind of made me laugh. Okay, here we are. See if you can see them. If you could focus in. I don't know if I can see them or not. If you can see them. Let me see if I shut the lights off, it would help. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't help. No, it doesn't help. But there is some, you see that? There is some really, there's some, I don't think it shows up, but maybe there's some pretty wicked DA sand marks. I don't know, I'm not saying they're 36 grit, but I'm just saying that they're not 320 grit, I'll tell you that. I don't know how you get DA marks like that. What are you touching it with the edge? And I don't know, just let it be. But yeah, I'm gonna see, I don't know what's underneath here, but I can guess, doing enough cars, what's underneath here. If you got sand marks here for something that deep, that rough, it's not for paint. They weren't prepping it for paint. That means somebody hit them hard, or are you here? Here we go. See the DA marks? See them? So I don't even know why I'm laughing. I don't. Maybe I guess it's better than being sad, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I looked for doors, and I believe that these doors have been hit more than once. It's a really, not a known fact, but I don't know why I think it's a known fact, but people in vans or SUVs, I don't know, especially in vans, they can't see any hit shit, okay? I guess I understand that. That's why I put this right here. I put a little camera so I won't have that problem. And then when I put it in reverse, I'll put driving lights here that'll turn on, so it'll light it up and I'll be able to see what I'm not backing into. Or they've been rear-end, or I think they backed into stuff. It's just, the more you own it, the more you look at stuff, it's like, I don't know. I need to look at things less negative. That's what I need to do. Because being negative solves nothing. It doesn't. I'm not the most positive person in the world, never have been. And here's another one, here's another little dent. Oh, I hate that. But anyway, and there's one here that's going out. But this is what I noticed. There's some big D marks. This is flat, pretty level. This is pretty good. That's not level. The moral story is, this is what they always said, and I understood it, and it didn't ever make no sense, but I understood what they were saying. 90% of the battle is just showing up for work. That just means if you don't show up for work, nothing gets done, okay? In the factory, that's what these always tell us. Basically, they're saying even if you're not that great, at least you're a body and you can push a broom or do something. That's what I took it as. 90% of it is just showing up. Okay, maybe that isn't what they meant, but that's what I kind of look at it. So that's why all I kind of look at it that, you know, if I show up, it's the more I do today is the less I have to do tomorrow. And I appreciate the comments on the last video, because, you know, why do I do videos? I don't know. I do videos because I got used to doing videos. It's like a habit. But I do appreciate the comments. I do read all the comments. I do. I do. I want to see what other people think. I want to see how crazy or how not crazy I am. So even if they're negative, I'm not going to block you. I won't. Because I'm at the age where I put my big boy pants on, and some days I have tough skin and some days I don't, but sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes people need to be put in check like me. I don't know. I'm at the age where I'm willing to learn from anybody. You know, like they say, a broken clock is right twice a day, okay? But anyway, I'm sure, I hope I can stay in this frame of mind. I just need to look at the good stuff. Oh, back to the band. Yeah, I could pawn it, I could do a lot of things. And part of me says, well, then you're just quitting. But that's not why I'm not gonna part it or sell it. Because I've always wanted to go to Sturgis, always. And to go to Sturgis during bike time, here's a fun fact, okay? During the pandemic, and when they're closing churches down and factories and businesses and all that, Sturgis didn't close, okay? I just thought that was humorous that they didn't close. The bikers gonna do what they want to do. But anyway, I've always wanted to go to Sturgis, and I've been to Daytona a lot of times and seen that, and that's nice. I just know Sturgis is really huge. I just would like to see the circus chaos, okay? I'm really going there to see the real custom wild bikes. If I'm gonna find any wild bikes, it's gonna be there. I'm not so much into beggars, but that's just not my thing. I'm into chops, everybody knows that. I just wanna see that, but I know, I get back to the band, I know I'm rambling on. You have to, anybody knows anything about Sturgis, then I guess you can just shut the video off. If you don't know much about Sturgis and when it started, whatever, it's interesting to look it up. But they shut the town down. And all the store owners move their stuff out, and the vendors come in and just take the whole town over, and boom. It's just money, money, money. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money, and good for them. But my point being is, you have to, some places, it blows my mind that you have to have like 5 years in advance to reserve a motel. 5 years. Some are 2 years. It depends how close it is to Sturgis. Unless you want to be, I don't know, 3 hours away, then you might get a motel. Because Sturgis has been going on for so long that, one thing, I'm not a biker, I don't think I'm a biker or whatever, but I know one thing about bikers, they will spend money. They're 1%ers, a lot of them. There's some that are just weekend warriors, and that's beautiful, but I'm saying Sturgis, with the people that ride from state to state, like Florida down to Sturgis, wow, you know, they're hardcore. They will spend money. That's their thing, you know. So I guess they book it like weeks in advance. Like all the campgrounds are basically booked. Anyway, my point is, if I get in that situation and get down there and I ain't got no place, at least I got a place, I got something I can eat and I can sleep. It might not be very comfortable, might not have a shower. Well, I won't have a shower if I don't get into a campground. I'd like to get into a campground, but you're not getting into a motel. And I don't really, and this is really weird and this is stupid and I'm gonna cut this short. I don't dislike being around a lot of people. I just don't care for it because this is how you are. You know, you're weaving and dodging through people, and it's because there's a lot of people there. and I don't really dig that. Like I said, I'm there for the bikes. I want to see what somebody's building. But anyway, that's the story on the van. So I need to just, and after seeing them guys roofing, maybe sometimes I complain like a little bitch. Okay? Maybe that's it. Maybe I complain like a little bitch. That, you know, they always say things could be worse. And I used to always hate that, saying, you know what, just shut the fuck up because it could always be better. Well, yeah, it could always be better, but that is not a good way to look at it. It always could be better. It means you could be a millionaire and live on California on the ocean. That's beautiful. Okay, but I understand what they're saying now. It could always be worse. And it's like those guys on the roof, that was worse for me. That was like, whoa. That was like a wake-up call. It's like, you need to quit bitching, Shu. You need to get back to basics. And it's like, if I'm not out here by noon, I feel I'm late. That's weird. That's just my own little rule. But like today, and like I've been wanting to for a while, I want to etch the windows and I want to etch the windshield. And I got all the stencils. I had them made weeks ago. All those stencils that I usually do. The scroll. I want to do it, but I don't do it because that's the fun part and that's the easy part. And maybe some days I should do the easy part and the fun part to get over the bad days, because if you have too many bad days, it make you not want to come out here. If that makes any sense. So, am I having a bad day today? No. Maybe I'll stop. Maybe I do listen to people what they say. Maybe I'll take advice. There's a couple people made some good points. It's like saying, I don't know, they were saying, basically they were saying be happy, otherwise just, they weren't saying negative, they were just saying, don't do the shit no more, bro. Don't do the shit. And the reason it's aggravating and frustrating and irritating and disappointing is because I'm not that good at bodywork. I'm not. I struggle. That's just the truth. I struggle. I don't think my standard is too high. I don't. Like what they did in the back, I don't know if backyard body man did it like me, but I wouldn't do it like that. I really would, because I know better. But then again, it always comes into $1 per hours. If they're only gonna give me like $200, $300, $1,000, whatever, that's all they're gonna get. If that went to a professional body shop, or if somebody got paid accordingly at a good rate, which I don't know what that would be, and that's the work they did, shame on them. Them 36 grit scratches are sad. I mean, if you're gonna put 36 grit scratches in it, I even have enough sense of doing this long enough to feather it out with 180 something, or use feather fill or slick sand or something to fill it in. Don't use cheaper products, which I used to and I don't no more. I just don't, because I've learned from Shut Your Face Garage, good materials doesn't make you a better body man, but it does in a sense, because it makes your muds flow out better with less pinholes and it's more workability. I could say that. Just like slick sand, it's like, I think it's $200 a gallon now. It fills, it's like Bondo and a spray gun. Compared to regular primer, I will always buy slick sand because I need all the help I can get. So, does it make you a better body man painter? I don't know, but it's easier. And at my age, I used to look at it that I got all the time in the world, and that's why I pretty much, like the house and everything, I tried to not pay anybody to do it, because I got all the time in the world, and now things have changed. I don't have all the time in the world, and I need to somehow flip the switch and say, sometimes you need to farm stuff out. It's not wrong to farm things out. It's not wrong. You know, I guess it's really, I'm gonna end this, I know this is getting long. There's, you know I'm really good at? Right there, I'm really good at seeing imperfections. I'm really good at that, real good. My stuff, somebody else's stuff, I'm real good at that. I could see a flaw like 5 feet away. I don't know if I focus in on it. Yes, I do, because I'm looking for the imperfections. I'm not looking for the smooth shit. I'm looking, is it money or is it kind of okay? And I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore, and I think I need to shut the fuck